Yeah, take a breath. You're tuned in now. DanaJay, I'm here with you. Another day, another story on the way. So much noise out there, hard to know what to believe. I ain't here to hype it up or tear it down. Just bring the truth to light, let it speak out loud. From the streets to the world stage, from the past to the front page. If it mattered to your life, I'm gonna say it right. DanaJay is here to bring you all the news, every story, every voice, from every point of view. DanaJay is here, current events, real time. Sit back, lock in, tap your ears, yeah. You in good hands tonight. You good now? You good now? I know the world feel heavy when you turn it on. Every headline make you wonder where we coming from. But knowledge is power when it's done with care. So I slow it down, break it clear and fair. No rumors, no disguise, just facts and human lines. If it touched the people, then it crossed my mind. DanaJay is here, to bring you all the news, every story, every voice, from every point of view. DanaJay is here, current events, real time. Sit back, lock in, tap your ears, yeah. You in good hands tonight. Yeah, this ain't just talk, it's conversation. This ain't just news, it's information for the thinkers, for the seekers, for the ones who wanna know. DanaJay is here. Yeah, I'm right on time, bringing clarity to chaos, one story at a time. DanaJay is here, gonna stay right where you are. Let's talk about what's happening now and where we really are. This is DanaJay, and we're getting into it right now.
ACP, you see this?
Look, if it ain't official DanaJay, Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it.
Though we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Although we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Dear world, I'm writing this letter in an attempt to make things just a little better. This is about living through life's stormy weather, because the truth is that we're not gonna live forever, and that's my point. Well, let me start with my boy that's doing 15 in a joint. The man, he could hoop, but he loved the street life. Could've went pro, instead he chose the street life. He turned rapper and wrote about the street life, but still could not make it out the street life. And one day he bought a Glock. Wait, now page number 2 will take you to another block. A man and his wife can't get along, all they do is fight. Both too stubborn to apologize, and sometimes it gets so bad they hope each other die. And one day she couldn't take it no more, so she decided to run out of the door. She jumped in the car and swerved off in a rage, and baby I'm sorry was all over his face. Oh, we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Now that my homie done bought himself a gun, he stuck up some liquor stores, now he's on the run. Do anything to avoid the police. Now he's strung out on drugs and life is getting deep. To anyone, he would do anything. Give him the chance and he'd steal anything. Next thing he did really screwed up his life. But first, let's go back to the husband and wife. Now he's on the phone with his pastor, and she's on the phone with her mother. He tells his pastor, the woman is driving me crazy. Then swore up and down, she's not the same lady. She says, Mama, the man has been treating me so bad ever since we found out that I couldn't have babies. Then Mama says to her, girl, hold on. Pastor says to him, be strong. Oh, we don't know what tomorrow will bring, so let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Although we don't know what tomorrow will bring, let's live today. Saying just in case. Now there's a warrant out for my boy's arrest, cause he done went and stabbed someone in the chest. Man, them drugs just got him breaking all of the rules now. His face is posted up and all over the news now. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, the husband and wife are starting to break down. She says to Mama, maybe I ought to call him. And Mama said, now that's the spirit. He says to Pastor, maybe I should call and say I love her. He say, I'm sure she loves to hear it. Then she gets a call on the other line. It's the doctor saying your test results came back fine. Congrats, girl, you're pregnant. Then she cries, finally a miracle sent from heaven. Now meanwhile, the other side of town, all hell done broke loose and it's going down. Cops chasing Reginald all over town. He's running every red light and driving real wild. Now meanwhile, in this ain't fiction, here is where I need y'all to pay close attention. She's so happy, she calls her husband up. He says, I'm sorry, baby, just as soon as he picks up. She says, I'm sorry too, and I got good news for you. Steve, I'm pregnant and on my way home to you. He jumps for joy, scream hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. While Reginald is still chased by police. She takes the highway, it'll get her there much faster. Reginald on the skyway, chase lasting forever. With the helicopters right over his head, with the searchlights on him. Oh man, now he starts panicking. Rachel's driving, so excited she's not realizing that just a block away, a man is on the run, while the husband's at home praying for a son. And the policeman is screaming for the call. Rachel calls her husband and says, I'm getting close. He says, honey, I'm fixing up something special in the kitchen. And at the same time, Reginald makes a stupid decision. He turns down a one-way street. Then Rachel notices this car coming and yells out, "Steve, out of control, a senseless mission." Next thing you know, a head-on collision. No, we don't know what tomorrow will bring us. Let's live today. I'm saying just in case.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
Children, rain all night long. Didn't it all, didn't it all, oh my Lord, didn't it rain, didn't it rain, children, rain all night long, didn't it all, oh my Lord, didn't it rain.
You can't run from it. You can't deny it. You can't pass it off. It's your call. God knew what he was doing. He knew who he was calling, and he expertly and intricately detailed every aspect of your life, your being, your persona, your psyche, your physicality, everything about you, from the texture of your hair to the color of your eyes to the way that you laugh to the fingerprint on your thumb. Everything is connected to your calling. And until you walk into the fullness of the thing that you were created for, you will find yourself frustrated. You're called.
saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
You are supporting a pedophile.
Nothing good about me. I'm just a child molester. The devil. Come on, guys. As long as my breath is going in and out, you know, I try to, even when I get ready to complain, I think about that and I say, you know what? I ain't gonna even say nothing. I just breathe, baby. I breathe on these niggas, you heard me? 20-something women trapped in my house in the basement in Atlanta. Well, first of all, my house in Atlanta doesn't even have a fucking basement. This is my story. The only thing I could do is say what's real and say what's on my heart and give it to y'all like y'all want it. You want the truth. The ladies are here right now. You ain't even got an education. You didn't even graduate from high school. You don't even really read, you know, and all of this old shit they told me. And I started believing that shit, man. But just something in me kept calling and shit. My heart was pumping this shit. It was pumping this shit. Hey fans, how y'all doing? It's your boy Kels. I love y'all. Thanks for supporting me for the last 30 years of my career. I'm very appreciative of that, and just you guys have kept me humble, kept me grounded, and kept me putting out this music for you guys. You guys inspired me to do it, so I'm gonna do it until you say don't do it no more. Don't say that though. If I met your daughter and I took your daughter out and she was of age, what the fuck am I gonna do? Everybody, put your hands to the sky. You ain't got no money? Shit. Sue Rkelly.
Mute Rkelly! You are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress.
I know y'all know that shit is ridiculous, but the crazy shit is motherfuckers, stupid motherfuckers want to believe this shit.
That shouldn't be happening.
Every level, there's another devil. Whoever you are right now looking at me in my eyes, look in my fucking eyes, okay? I don't give a fuck about this fame shit. I'm a real motherfucker. My main goal is to unconfuse the world about Rkelly. I'm ready, yeah. I'm ready, yeah. I'm ready to say what I feel. Keep it real. Say what I feel. You don't know me. You ain't never been in my house. You ain't never been in my bedroom. So you cannot judge me.
Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Take a breath. You tuned in up. Another day, another story on the way. So much noise out there. Let's clear the haze. Yeah. Dan Jay's here. to bring you all the news. Every story, every voice from every point of view.
Current events, real time. You in good hands tonight. This is DanaJay. Let's get into it now.
Let this be a headline. Yes, Rkelly is the king of R&B, whether you like it or not.
Nobody. Who you gonna call? No, nobody got no listening.
Who do you think is the king of R&B?
Rkelly.
Let's keep it real, man.
Who else but him?
I ain't heard a fucking hit since you got locked up. Yeah, that's on bruh. It's D-Rose, how you doing, girls? Checking on you, yeah. That's what real niggas do. In 2013, did the BET Awards with you. Came to Tyrese's and bought all your boys with you. I was there working on Crystal Project. Keys came to the studio, told me you was out there. You said you came to shoot some balls, so y'all started shooting ball. And I came out the house singing Honey Love. You started laughing and dapped me up. You were shooting from half court on fire. I couldn't believe it. I'm shooting ball in LA with my eye on my life well completed. Jazzy was there, I was there, Polo was there, we all was there. Then we went on tour with your diary. I'm just trying to bring me back to your memory. And I've been cooking those hits with Donnie. That's what I'm just fading like Tory. Cause you the best at this music shit. Can't let them forget you the greatest. Yeah, I'll be sitting on the ground with the karaoke shit. Cause I'm trying to get your style for these R&B fans. Go away, Superman, I'm here to save the day. Yeah, I learned from you, Patty K. No diddy, and I'm a ham in the club, shaking ass and titties like you used to. Make them bump and grind like you used to. And still bumping your shit in the streets. I hope you up in there, still writing that beats. I'ma keep the sound going, throw the heat to me. Every hood, throw that shit to me. Kells, what's good? Throw the heat to me. Yeah, your fans safe with me. Throw your nephew all that heat. I'm a sweet shit. Throw that shit to me. If you did shit, Kells, what's good? Throw that shit to me. Step from the king of R&B. I admit that I was about to quit. My brother died, it was fuck all this shit. And I admit managers wasting my time. And I admit this melody is not mine. You taught the world to believe they could fly. Taught me to flex my swagger at all times. I was surprised when I heard you roll life. Donnie said you always said just right life. Gotta tell you, I remained 12 of your soul. And that's when I realized that my gift belongs here. I ain't running from it, running him, I know it. Man, we miss you, Kells, do an album from the cell. Bro, I met Ron Isley. Him and Candy was so good to me. And I sang at a birthday, Ron gave me thumbs up. Read on my Facebook, all my niggas showing love. Pray for Charlie, he went through some shit. This my letter, I love you, nigga, brother. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. I pray for your release every motherfucking day. And I hope that you hear this shit. And I hope that you send me hits. Still trying to take over the game. Don't see me imitate us on Facebook trying to be careless. We got a gift from God. Don't send me no more fraud shit. For real, that's real shit, that's how I feel. R&B on the roads, people champ right here. Nigga gotta show us to go viral out here. But if y'all wanting that real shit, tell them gatekeepers stop lying. They done locked up the king, I ain't stopping. Cause the fans need good music to lock in. I'ma keep the sound going, throw the heat to me. Throw that shit to me. Kells, what's good? Throw that heat to me. Yeah, your fans safe with me. Throw your nephew all that heat. I'm a sweet shit. Throw that shit to me. If you did shit, Kells, what's good? Throw that shit to me. step from the king of R&B. And Boosie said nobody can fuck with you in a version. Tank said you the king. And Tyree said you the king. Little Ronnie said you the king. Chris Brown said you the king. In every hood, in every valley, you the king. Jamie Foxx said you the king. R&B really miss you, king. This my letter, king. And melody form, king. So that you can know I mean everything I see. Yeah, I smoke an ace cigar for you. Got haters cause I'm so fucking dope just like you.
Like, we gotta stop fucking playing around. We just want to lure his music that he gave us, and we all jam to. No, we can't do it. Right. Nobody can fuck with R. Kelly when it come to me. Nobody can down it. I know he fucked up, but when it come to talent, we cannot take this away from R. Kelly. So we ain't gonna take it away from R. Kelly.
Give me your top five. Give me your top five R&B singers of all time.
Kel's going up there. R. Kelly, yes, show.
Okay.
Hands down.
Hands down, Kel.
R. Kelly number 2 again. 3, 4, and 5.
Yo. Yeah. Yo, we had to mellow that out. Yo, that joint was just too crazy. That joint was just too crazy. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. Shout out to all the birthday people. Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir. Ski. Shout out to all the birthday people. I want to say happy birthday to y'all. But I ain't finished with y'all yet. Y'all hold up. But excuse me. If you want to donate to the channel, there's a $sign in the box underneath the chat box. It's called the super chat. You can go ahead and hit that. Nothing too good, nothing too great, nothing too small. Y'all know I appreciate everything that y'all do, everything y'all send. Thank you so much. Also is a Cash App going across the bottom. Hit that Cash App. I appreciate everything. If you want to, get me lunch or something, that's what you do. You hit that Cash App. I appreciate y'all. But that's voluntarily. Everything else that I'm about to say is mandatory. And what's mandatory is that you hit that like button. Violate the heck out of me and hit that like button. Like, share, subscribe, and join. Like, share, subscribe, and join. You tuned into the best. You tuned into one of the greatest YouTubers out there. We're going to talk about some things today. And like I say, y'all that's on the lawn, y'all go ahead and put y'all little lawn chair up, put y'all feet up, and hit that like button going in or coming in. Also hit that like button coming out. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. I didn't miss none of y'all, but I'm not going to name y'all one by one. I'm going to say a mass. What's going on? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for the Cash Apps. Thank y'all for the super chats in advance. And I got a goal tonight. I'm trying to reach a goal of anything that y'all do. So I need 10 people to send anything. 10 people to send anything. You know what I mean? So let's reach that goal over here today. I'm not one of those that say, "Oh, you gotta send me $50. You gotta send me $30." Nah, man, that joint played out. What you do is you let people know what's there, and you let people decide what they want to do for you. That's the way it goes. I don't believe in trying to crucify people to make them feel bad and because they can't donate at this time. And we have people in the chat who don't even have power. So I will call it highway robbery for me to try to take somebody hostage over the little bit that they had. That's crazy. I'm not doing that. So what I will say is the ones that don't have power and the ones that don't have things going on, and we're going to pray for them and we're going to keep them strong. And if we can help them, we need to help them.
You know, that's what I do. So I don't know what anybody else got going on, but I know what I got going on. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm not doing. All right. So today live. Whew. Today live is going to be funny. It's going to be encouraging. And it's going to be, you know, straight to the point. You know what I mean? Straight to the point. Some people get a kick out of line on the internet. So I just laugh about it because when I seen things going on and and you know what? I'm going to call names. You know what I mean? I'm going to call names because this two-faced shiznit need to stop. This two-faced shiznit need to stop. So when I get to that segment, if you hear your name called, just know I seen you saying some things. I seen you doing some things. It ain't really no beef, but just know that I know. And I'm going to put you on notice. If you like it, oh well. If you don't like it, stop doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? It is what it is with me. And that's why I think a lot of people love me, because I'm not gonna stop nobody from doing what they do, but I'm not gonna encourage nobody to keep doing things that's gonna hurt me. And my thing is, and if you feel that way, I think, and I strongly urge is, if you feel that way in the way that I be catching some people doing, but I think y'all need to stay that way. Shout out to LaMarcus. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you for the 10-piece. I was looking for a little birthday song real quick, but for some reason I can't find it. Oh man. But today is Miss Lady T birthday. And definitely I want to say happy birthday to Miss Lady T. She's one of the originals of the Dream Team, or whatever team I go to. She follows Dana J, and I appreciate that. You know, you don't find too many people that's real like that. So I appreciate all of that. You know what I mean? I appreciate everything that she does. And again, I pray for her daily. Pray for her daily. I pray for all y'all daily though. So I can't even find it. This is crazy. Ever since I switched computers, I can't find it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you content first. And then from content, and we're gonna jump into this lion, Janet Edmonds, aka the ghost of Shattered Winterbush. And I'm gonna say this. I believe that people are going to start getting picked up probably within the next 2 weeks. I'm not going to say how. I'm not going to say who I've been talking to. I just believe that people are going to start getting locked up within the next 2 weeks. I could be wrong. My time frame could be off. But from what I was told, within the next 2 weeks, some people should start be getting picked up, and, you know, folks need to answer to some of the stuff that they've been doing behind the scenes and private conversations. But I know one person that's not going to get picked up. That's me. Shout out Lexington. I appreciate you, bro, with the 5-piece. Saying keep up that great work. Keep up that great content going, fam. I appreciate y'all, and I'm definitely going to do it. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, bro. I got 2. I need 8 more, folks. Send $1, $2. But hey, that's that. Like I say, it's out there. If you want to donate, you can. If not, I totally understand. Times is hard for everybody. So I can't find that birthday song. So I get to it. And Miss Lady T, I was gonna play that birthday song for you, but I can't get to it. All right. So here's what I'm gonna say. In today's situation, we had some things go off, right? Everybody is putting racism in everything that's being done. In a Carmelo Anthony case, we got to win because the Judge Roach, has been recused and he can go ahead and retire. But they say that the other judge that came in, but then watch this. They say the other judge that came in is going to lynch Carmelo. However, I know somebody that stood in front of this judge that said this judge was fair to the point, and he helped her. And she's not of Caucasian descent. She's melanated. And she vouched for the judge, and people was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You got to be careful of people that always want to race bait you. There's no race baiting going on over this way. But be careful of the people that want to race bait you because they have nothing else to talk about or they have nothing else to hold on to. We are living in a time now where a lot of that stuff is about to go AWOL. It's about to go high. It's about to do everything. Some going to leave, some going to stay, it's about to go get crazy out here. Stay anchored in whoever you believe in. Next thing. We're going to go down. We're going to jump down the joint. We're going to go. Come on, show it. Black CEO dropped something about something that happened in my city that I didn't even know nothing about. So Black CEO dropped Atlanta food truck stolen while owner recovered from seizures. In Atlanta, Georgia, Atlanta News First reporting an Atlanta business owner is asking for the community help after thieves stole her food truck, putting her family's primary source of income and her daughter's college education at risk. Injiri Thompson, okay, I know her. And her truck was down in front of Yandy's store, down in 5 Points. Okay. And Jerry Thompson, the owner of the Mac Queen food truck, discovered her business on wheels was gone from its regular spot along Jonesboro Road. Oh, okay. So that's where she posted it. I mean, that's where she parked it on Jonesboro Road. Okay. I came here and this was all that was left, an empty lot. Thompson said, I have no idea how they did it. Thompson, who has epilepsy, said the theft occurred around August the 11th while she was at home recovering from a series of seizures that had kept her away from work. Rarely do we ever leave the trailer sitting here because my daughters and I were out here. I mean, we're out here working. Thompson said, but this particular week, we had it sitting out here for 3 days. Somebody watched us and knew that we had left it here. Thompson said, Mac Queen has been in business since 2021. Though the truck had only been operating out of the Jonesboro Road lot since May, Thompson said to steal the trailer, the thieves had to bypass 6 different security locks. They also cleared out the entire setup. They did not even leave the chucks that we used to stop it. Thompson said they didn't leave our stand. I don't know how they removed everything because there's not a single screw, nut, or bolt. So they knew what they were doing. Without the food truck, Thompson said her family has been stripped of its immediate livelihood. The loss of income is now forcing the family to make difficult decisions, including whether one of Thompson's 4 daughters will be able to return to school for the upcoming college semester. I've got daughters in college. I've got a daughter at LSU. They've taken our immediate income away, Thompson said, overnight. That income was taken. It remains unclear whether or how the business will be able to recover. Thompson is pleading with the local community to watch out for the stolen food truck and report any suspicious listings. If you see someone who is trying to sell it and trying to scam, first of all, please don't buy it. And please reach out, Thompson said. The Atlanta Police Department confirmed it has an open investigation into the theft. What? Anyone with information is urged to contact police. McQueen posted about the theft on its social media platforms, urging the public to report any information connected to the missing food truck. Pause. This is off. Because why is APD reporting this if it was on Jonesboro Road? That's two different jurisdictions. Unless it was at the bottom of Jonesboro Road. Now, depending on what part of Jonesboro Road this was left on, because you have the bottom of Jonesboro Road, which is APD, which is down by the hood. And you have the top of Jonesboro Road, which is Clayton County. Whew. Lord knows that's something crazy I couldn't do. I couldn't do that. Lord have mercy. Somebody taking everything? I mean, everything. I wouldn't even know how to cope with that. Somebody taking everything I got. Max Day, I appreciate you for the 5-piece. Max said that sounds like the government is after her. They sent them her way. Okay, Ann. Hey, Ann, how you doing? Mr. Libra in the building. What's going on? You know what? Nah, man, I'm not watching that Donnell Jones versus Joe. But that's nothing but a Rkelly show. I'm not watching that. I have an issue, right? Why would people steal from somebody versus just asking them for it? I don't get it. Maybe it's me. Okay, let's go on with content. However, the city of Stockbridge reaches settlement with Mayor Jaden Williams. And for y'all that don't know what's going on, and my guy Jaden Williams is the youngest mayor in Georgia, period. At 22 years old, he's the youngest mayor of Stockbridge, and the old heads don't like it, and they trying to get him out. So here's the brief. Stockbridge Mayor Jaden Williams reached a deal restoring certain privileges following a spending investigation. The agreement allows Williams access to non-public areas of City Hall while maintaining restrictions on city-issued vehicles and cards. Excuse me. Then it says findings into potential ethical violations are expected at a Saturday hearing where Williams could face removal from office. And he did nothing. And the crazy part is when he asked for an audit of every mayor, they told him no, only just him. Let's make it make sense. So Stockbridge, Georgia, a deal has been reached between the city of Stockbridge and Mayor Jaden Williams following an investigation into his spending habits. What we know, a legal agreement restored some mayoral privileges that had been stripped from Williams following a lawsuit he filed to win back his rights. The deal allows him to access non-public areas of City Hall once again, according to the news report. However, restrictions remain firmly in place regarding financial resources. Williams is still banned from using city-issued purchasing cards, fuel cards, and city vehicles. So he can't use no city vehicle. Now watch this. The mayor can't use no city vehicle. He can't use no fuel cards, and he can't use no city issue purchasing cards. But they don't have nothing on him. So an investigator is reviewing the spending allegations and plans to present findings at a hearing on Saturday. I will be at that one, where Williams could face removal from office. What we don't know, investigators have not yet made public whether Williams committed formal ethical violations of the city code. Officials have not revealed the final details of the investigative report. Then it says Stockbridge delays hearing that could remove mayor from office. Stockbridge mayor probes city detailed scope of investigation. Stockbridge's youngest mayor to be sworn in today. Make it make sense. That's some old folks that don't want nothing young going on. And yeah, and this will happen. Now, let's get messy. Y'all heard what I said. Let's get messy. And I'm here for it. I'm here for all the mess. Because for 4 days, I purposely sat and watched Janet Edmonds, aka the ghost of Sharon Wimbush, lie on me. So when people say, Dana, why you doing what you doing? That's not right. Well, did y'all say anything when that Muppet face mutt lied on me? Did y'all say anything? However, what I did see is people over there in the comments talking about, oh, Dana must have pissed them people off. No. Not only is there findings, right? There's also audio to prove what's going on. And what kills me is she went on a 4-day rant using AI, pictures of me and AI this and that, and putting them up saying, oh, DanaJay got a cease and desist. And DanaJay, and he disrespected, he did this. Well, I had a chance to talk to Keith Calvert. And Keith said he didn't even know what's going on. Furthermore, he don't got time to deal with internet BS. And he also said he don't talk to Sharon Wimbush. And I said, you mean Janet? He said, whoever she want to be, he don't talk to her. He got too much on his plate right now dealing with Robert that he don't talk to her. And then he turned around and said, I talk to her as much as I talk to you. And I said, well, we don't talk anymore because we got some underlying issues. And he said, Dana, we'll deal with that later. Our focus should be getting Robert home. And I said, yeah, but I don't like to be lied on. So when I'm being lied on, I think some things need to be talked about. However, I've also talked to Mr. Cromwell yet again. And Mr. Cromwell said he don't know why she calls his office 6 times a day. He don't know who a prima donna is, so that's not an issue. But he thanked me for sending videos because she's the one that sent videos to him making it seem like I was dogging Leela Smith. Well, the video I sent, like I told him, the video I sent to you was the video of Prima Donna. Of Madonna. Then I said I sent them some videos of me. But before I go there, right? I wanna shout some people out. And before I really get messy. I just got sent the flyer, right? And I'm going to say this out loud. The flyer that I just got sent is not doing no justice to the actors. And the director is my homeboy. And the stage person is somebody that I had a chance to work with. Kevin, I will be contacting you after this live to tell you about the flyer. But I will say this. I'm looking at some of the people that's in the play coming up. And I will say this. You guys have to bring it. If not, I will let you know. I will be in the building for both shows on September the 19th. And I'm going to drop the gauntlet. Whoever's playing Reverend Mercury Lemons, make sure you bring it. Make sure you bring it. I'll tell you after the last show. I know my brother Stanley B is going to bring it, but whoever's playing Mercury Lemons, bring it. Jackson Tank Johnson, you got to bring it. Bradley Peters, you got to bring it. Fred Red Smith, you have to bring it. Rover Jones, definitely have to bring it. Reggie Rainwater, you have to bring it. You on the big stage now. Ain't no small talk. Y'all got to bring it. DanaJay will be in the building. And for the people who don't know, DanaJay is back on stage and back in front of your audience. I'm on TV now. So I was told I got to conduct myself in a certain way. I can't do what I used to do no more. But they don't know me. Because I can freak this. Yeah. And flip it a whole nother way. Because I'm going to be me. You can't stop me from being me. Let's see if I can do this another way. So, in the beginning, we have a liar that we all knew of, Sharon Winbush, until we found out that Sharon Winbush is dead, unalive, gone. All 6 of them, boom, gone to be with God. There's no more Sharon Winbushes. So we still have a perpetrator that's portraying to be Sharon Winbush. So it kills me when people are on the same platform with a person. Thanks, Mama Mary. Are on the same platform with a person and don't tell that person how they feel. But when that person leaves the platform and days down the line, they do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos on a person. When they was just on a platform, they could have told that person on a platform and things could have happened. I'm going to show you a string of videos that's going to prove that a liar has been circumventing through the internet and got all of y'all. I see what's going on. And I'm going to say this. I've been asked, and I'm going to keep it real. I've been asked by Teddy Riley himself to not go at this person until he talks to Robert. I thought about it. I said, I can't do it. They play with me too much. I'm not waiting on to get a hear back from Robert. I'm being me. Robert's in jail. This is about me now. And this is the problem that I have with people. And like I told Teddy, when people try to make it about you and you defend you, it becomes a problem. And everybody say, oh, no, it's going to hurt. No. It's never been a problem. Because in the beginning, people always lie. If you think I'm lying, let's look at the first clip. I want you to listen to something. This is what we talking about. Welcome to the DanaJay Show. What up, Sharon?
If you have something to say it to me. Don't.
I do, but I always say it to you. Didn't I call you? Didn't I call you?
I blocked you. What you got to say?
Okay, cool. Thank you. Because you sat there and you said that Kip snitched on Rob.
Let Kip speak for Kip. What does Dana have to say between Sharon and Dana? Kip is a grown-ass man.
Because you know that's my brother, though.
Your brother can talk to me about what I said to him. That concerns him.
Oh, Sharon, come on. And because
you have to say for me.
And because you taking up for Debo. So come on, Sharon, you can't do that.
Dana,
Sharon,
be quiet and let me say what the fuck I gotta say.
Well, okay. Well, go ahead and say what the fuck you want to say. Go ahead.
Let me say.
Go ahead.
I don't have an issue with you.
Okay.
Never had well, in the beginning we had it.
Okay. Take one. When you jump out here and you say you don't have an issue with somebody, right? Let's tell the truth. You don't have an issue with that person as long as they doing what you want them to do. But Janet, you have always made it known that you ain't friends with nobody. So why should I think for 1 minute that you are friends with me? Because you called in? Okay. Because you talked to me behind the scenes? Okay. But one thing I know is that you always have a motive. And with that motive, you will mask your lie. And you will only dig into people that believes you. Like the homeboy that you was dog walking at one point. Okay, you know what? Check this out. I just want you to tell a lie. I'm gonna let you tell a lie. It go like this.
You acting like Sharon Winbush claimed that she filed a commuted sentence. She never said she filed no commuted sentence. She said her and Bo Brindley filed for a pardon.
So hold on. If Sharon Winbush told this idiot that she never filed for a commuted sentence, but her and Bo Brindley filed for a pardon, don't that mean that her and Bo Brindley is working hand in hand together? I mean, I'm just asking y'all, can y'all put in the chat, do that mean that Bo Brindley and Janet Edmonds is working hand in hand with Bo Brindley? Did that mean that they're working together? And because If she said that they filed for a pardon together, that means that it's a partnership somewhere. Where's the partnership? So then this come out. Check this out. Courtesy of Prima Donna News, that is. Don't forget Prima Donna Pastries. Also, don't forget the one and only Chris Terry, man. He taking off. Don't wait until he already take off. And then say, oh, remember me? Nope. Support the brother now. Listen to this.
She found no community sentence. She said her and Bo Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly. I have never said Robert Kelly has hired me.
Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly. Work for Robert Kelly. Work for Robert Kelly.
She found no community sentence. She said her and Bo Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly. Said Robert Kelly has hired me. Kelly has hired me. Kelly has hired me. I have never said Robert Kelly has hired me. I have never said Robert Kelly has hired me.
Pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly. Never said I work for Robert Kelly. Never said I work for Robert Kelly. Never said I work for Robert.
She found no community sentence. She said her and Bo Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly.
Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly.
Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly. I have never said Robert Kelly has hired me.
I know you fucking lying.
So you never said you worked for Robert Kelly. You never said that. Hold on. Let's see what this say.
His pores. I sent the information to Barry Hankerson. You didn't know I knew him, huh? I worked for Rkelly. Barry Hankerson was his mom, huh? I worked for Rkelly, 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 huh?
Hold on. I know I'm not going crazy because you said
I have never said I am employed by Robert Kelly.
Pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly. I have never said
Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly. I have never said Kelly has hired me. Work for Robert Kelly. I have never said I work for Robert Kelly. I have never said Robert Kelly has hired me. Never said I work for Robert Kelly. Never said I work.
She never said she found no community sentence. She said her and Bo Brindley filed for a pardon.
Oh, you done fucked up. Hold on.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly.
She found no community sentence.
I have never said I am employed by Robert Kelly. I have never said Robert Kelly has hired me.
Sentence. She said her and Bo Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly. I have never said Robert Kelly has hired me. I have never said I am employed by Robert Kelly.
I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying.
All right. So now that we got this out the way, we got one of them that say you work for R. 1 year you say you work for R. Kelly. The next year you say you didn't work for R. Kelly. I'm just trying to figure out, did you work for R. Kelly or did you not work for R. Kelly? Because in this one, you said,
Therefore, I'm employed by Robert Kelly. Kelly has hired me.
Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly. I have never said Robert Kelly has hired me. I have never said I am employed by Robert Kelly.
That's what you said on this one, right? But that's not what you said on interviews. Then you go here. You go here. And then you say
Barry Hankerson was his manager at the time. I worked for R. Kelly. Barry Hankerson was his manager at the time. So yeah, I know Barry Hankerson. I got him the information that you were saying about him and his company, Blackground Records. You and Choke are.
So how can you be for Robert when Robert don't even deal with Barry? Let's make this make sense. But then when Dana breaks down the whole thing about you and Marty and the reason why Bo Brindley could be facing jail time is because you overzealous findings because you want to see certain people locked up. See how this go? In the beginning, it was Larry that wanted to see certain people locked up. And then across time, it became you that want to see people locked up. So you overzealous some things. And because you no longer have my videos to go back to and look at, you don't know how to explain it and to even get the damn lawyer out of problems. I told you to tell him, call me. At that point, I was willing to help you. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm willing to thank you and him. See how this go? At this point, I'm willing to shoot all holes in the boat, and I don't care who drowned. And that's where I'm at. There's no loyalty when it comes to me and y'all. Remember that. I'm here for Robert. That's it. Taking up for y'all was bonuses for y'all. I didn't get nothing out of that because y'all don't know nothing. I do. But I was lied on by y'all. Y'all did a lot of separating. And the people that allowed themselves to be separated, I don't go back and rehash stuff. If you gone, stay gone. I ain't trying to hear that, oh, my bad. No. Because I have a motto. If you did it to me once, you'll do it again. And I don't believe in giving somebody ammunition to shoot at me again. So it's a dead issue with me. However, you took it upon yourself to do the dumbest thing ever. Because you wanted the followers that's over here, you posted a video and you put a whole bunch of stuff on your wall that was lies. And we was laughing at this stuff. That's what you said.
Robert Kelly, R. Kelly, and his power of attorney, Keith Calvert, along with attorney Leela Schmidt, enlisted attorney Cromwell to execute a cease and desist to daintezjackson, Dana J, on August 6, 2026, regarding attorney Leila Schmidt. Dear Mr. Jackson, this law firm has been retained.
So hold on. So what you're saying is that R. Kelly, along with Keith Calvert, along with Leila Schmidt, retained Mr. Cromwell to give me a cease and desist. Hold on. But didn't you say that Leila Schmidt was an AI attorney with an AI website and an AI picture? Which means something don't sound right. But let's let you finish.
By non-AI attorney Leila Schmidt and LMS Law Group regarding numerous defamatory remarks you have made regarding Ms. Schmidt and her law firm. Your false statements include, but are not limited to: 1. Ms. Schmidt is an AI attorney. 2. Her Georgia and Texas bar numbers are fake. 3. The office listed on her website does not exist. 4. The office business phone number is fake. 5. Her website is AI and fake. 6. She made false submissions to the U.S. Department of Justice on behalf of her client, Robert Sylvester Kelly, aka R. Kelly. 7. She infiltrated the U.S. Department of Justice website to create a false docket file for Mr. Kelly regarding his petition for clemency. 8. She is Ms. Schmidt is in fact Janet. And 9, that you have spoken to Keith Calvert, who is Mr. Kelly's only official power of attorney. They are listing those 9 actionable line items, which means these are 9 lies that Dana J put in one of his lives, and actionable means they can sue him for defamation. In response to your mendacity regarding Ms. Schmidt, which you have purveyed on your social media platforms, YouTube, Patreon, Instagram, etc., the truth is, 1, Ms. Schmidt is a licensed attorney for the states of Georgia and Texas. 2, she has valid bar numbers for both states that can be verified with websites for Georgia and Texas. 3, her website is not AI generated and lists accurate contact information, verified phone numbers for LMS Law Group, LLC. 4, the website lists a current address as 400 Galleria Parkway, Suite 1500 for LMS Law Group, LLC. 5, she has been general counsel for Robert Sylvester Kelly, aka R. Kelly, since 2023. 6, she is the official clemency counsel for Robert Sylvester Kelly, aka R. Kelly. In light of the above, you need to immediately cease and desist from purveying false and defamatory statements about Ms. Schmidt and her law practice and her work as official clemency counsel for Mr. Kelly. If your defamatory videos regarding Ms. Schmidt and her legal representation of Mr. Kelly are not removed from all social media platforms within 48 hours from the date of this letter, we will report this to all your social media platforms and will institute legal proceedings against you for libel and defamation. Govern yourself accordingly. William G. Cromwell, attorney for Leila Schmidt, attorney for Robert Kelly. This was a cease and desist that was absolutely necessary. Dana J, since 2019, has wreaked chaos and havoc in the R. Kelly sector. He has created divisiveness. He has given predominantly fake and false information. He steals everyone else's work and pretends that it's his. And he tells so many lies that negatively impact Robert's help. sabotaging anything that can be positive for Robert. And this time, he went absolutely too far, attacking the new lawyer for the clemency and putting all of those false statements all over social media that he didn't have one shred of evidence to support.
Now, if that was factual, I would sit back and I would have been deleted my videos because I wouldn't have had no other choice. I'd have been like, man, yeah, that's true. However, this is what I love about people. Because when she sent what I said about her, and I was repeating what she was saying about Leela Smith, she made it seem like, I'm talking about Janet Edmonds, aka Sherman, but she made it seem like that it was me doing it. So the lawyer got mad about it. However, I've never seen Leela Smith, but I have seen some entries that she had into federal law. But there's a phone call out there that she refuses to talk about. And I wonder why Janet won't talk about the phone call. But guess who got it? Uh-oh. Let's see what this phone call say. But then I'm going to go a little deeper. Shout out to Mr. Cromwell. Shout out to Leah Smith, the one that Janet said was an AI attorney. Uh-oh. With an AI website and an AI picture. Uh-oh. Janet said it, not Dana J. I thought Dana said it. But shout out to Mr. Cromwell because he spoke how he felt. He spoke what was given to him. And Dana J and Mr. Cromwell don't have no beef. Check it out. And this man don't know what's going on from Adam and Eve. And look what he got to say about Janet. Listen.
Creators, get a little extra with YouTube shopping.
Extra?
By tagging what you love.
Yes, can I speak to Mr. William C. Cromwell, please? This is Attorney Cromwell. What can I do for you? Hey, Attorney Cromwell. I received a letter from you containing some false information, and I was just calling to see, like, what is really going on? That's what I'm trying to figure out, honestly.
Well, I think it was a response to what you're saying about Miss, our girl here.
Who's your girl? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Attorney Leela Smith.
Okay, what I'm saying about her, what did I say that was wrong?
Well, you say she's AI, not a real lawyer, not licensed, that kind of stuff.
No, that's not what I said. What I said was personally, what I did was I played an audio of Janet, another lady who claims to be associated with Leela Smith and said she talked to Leela Smith. She came out and said that Leela Smith and was an AI picture, but an AI lawyer and an AI website. I played that. I didn't say that.
All right. So you're not saying basically what I say is the truth. You agree with in my letter?
What you said in this letter, I read a little bit of it, but a lot of that is false when it pertains to me. Then you said I didn't speak to Keith Calvert. I speak to Keith all the time.
Well, according to Ms. Schmidt, that's not true.
Well, here's the thing. I've never spoken to Ms. Smith. And like I said on my live, I can say to anybody, I works in that area. of where the office is supposed to be at. I went to the 15th floor. There's no office there.
You went to the wrong building.
But I went to the wrong building?
Yes.
All right, so what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to go live and go directly to the same building, which is the right building. And because I work right across the street. And because the only reason why I went to even go see her is because I wanted to warn her about people like Janet. So all this stuff that she's saying, or I guess talking about when I say her numbers are fake, I never said that. I've even read where she entered into court cases.
Yeah, she's a real lawyer. She's doing things, for her client. She has an office, building 400 on the 15th floor. So as long as you're cool about all that, we're good.
Yeah, because I'm saying, because see, there's no need. Her numbers are fake. I never said that. I've even read where she entered into court cases.
Yeah, she's a real lawyer. She's doing things, for her client. She has an office, building 400 on the 15th floor. So as long as you're cool about all that, we're good.
Okay, she's working.
I understand this thing with Janet, but so as long as you're cool about all that, we're good. So as long as you're cool about all that, we're good.
I'm saying, because see, there's no need for it to go back and forth if it's a miss.
So as long as you're cool about all that, we're good.
So he said, as long as you're good about all of that, about Ms. Leila Smith being a real attorney and everything, then we're good. Which means that cancels out the cease and desist, right? But Janet ain't going to tell you that. And because she want people to follow her, but Janet don't want to show her face. However, it goes a little deeper. Let's go.
Yeah, because I'm saying, because see, there's no need for it to go back and forth if it's a misunderstanding, because I don't want to get my lawyers involved. And it's like,
as long as you don't, I understand this thing with Janet, but she's a real lawyer. She's working that case. She's doing, she's a lawyer. She's licensed in Texas and.
Wait, I understand this things with Janet. I thought this was Sharon Wimbush. Ain't that's what she telling y'all? So why is this lawyer coming out addressing her as Janet? Oh, let's finish.
Georgia.
Okay, she's working what case?
She's working on the thing for Rkelly.
Okay, so let me ask this question. And it's like, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with anybody working and doing things for Rkelly, right? Here's the thing.
She's trying to help him.
Right. And I'm for it.
I should be on her side.
Listen, I'm trying to be. Listen, trust me. I'm trying to be. But for some reason,
we promise a 10-fold refund if it doesn't work. Traditional dentures can cause jawbone loss and alter your facial contours over time, but these dentures completely avoid these problems.
I've been made the enemy. So it's like, I'm not the enemy at all. I've always been the day one. And my thing is,
What do you want to do? You want to have a meeting with her or something?
I would love to. And because there's a lot of stuff that she don't know, that I don't want her to go down the wrong path that a lot of the other lawyers have. And it ended in chaos. And my thing is, if she doing whatever she's doing to help Rkelly, man, I'm all for it.
She's doing the best she can.
Exactly. And that's why I say, when I got that letter, I was like, oh, this lawyer got everything confused. So you know me, I decided to reach out.
Yeah. Well, if you want, why don't you send me a letter? You can say, sort of correcting what you think is confused. I'm just trying to let you know she's a real lawyer. You went to the wrong building. She has an office.
So now he's not talking about a cease and desist. He said, I was just trying to let you know that she's a real lawyer. and that you went to the wrong building. He ain't talking cease and desist. So what is Janet talking about? This is why I say I let people play their hand just to see how far they're going to go until I get tired. Now that I'm tired, it's time for me to break out the guns and really show her like, yo, you're a bum and you on a breathing machine and you about to go to jail and the feds are already tapped into you. And trust me, and I'm going to go public and I'm going to say this. If they ask me to testify, I will testify against you and the bum nigga that you take up for. With no problem. I'm going to say it again. To the feds. To Homeland Security. If y'all need me to testify against the stuff that she have did against Rkelly, I will be willing to testify and take the stand front and center. You do not need to have an audio to me to testify. I will show up front and center. Let's go.
That's your number. No, I went to 400. But I went to 400. But I work right across the street. Well, the 400 has a 15th floor. Right. And I never said 300. I think you went to 300. No, I went to 400 and I went to the 15th floor. But I never said I went to no other numbers. Well, you said that there was no 15th floor. No, I didn't say it wasn't no 15th floor. But I said I went on the 15th floor and I actually took a picture while I was up there. And I said the only thing that was up there is a towel company. That's what I said. But that's why I said somebody sent you. You were at the wrong building. You know, that's pretty easily shown. Now somebody sent you some wrong information, brother. Do you want me to ask her if you want to for an interview or something? I mean, it's not so much about an interview, honestly, but I'm not in it for the clicks and the views and the likes and all that. But I'm in it for the vindication of Robert Sylvester Kelly. Well, then you should be totally behind what she's doing. Listen, I'm not against it at all. Good. But I'm not against it. Like I say, if it's anybody that's been persecuted through the world and on the internet for standing by my guy, it's me. I done had people cost me my job. I done had people try to have me locked up. Like, it's bad. But I'm still standing. So that's why I can say I'm not afraid to go contact no lawyers. And because anytime I get a letter, oh yeah. And because I know it was sent to that email, I know somebody gave you something false. These are the emails apparently on some video thing you have, a podcast or something. That's how I know somebody gave you something false. Well, I think now that we're on the same page, she's a real lawyer. She's actually doing the work.
Hold on. What did Mr. Cromwell just say? Now that we on the same page, what? Hold on, say it again, Mr. Cromwell.
Well, I think now that we're on the same page, she's a real lawyer. She's actually doing the work. She's trying to help Rkelly. She has an office. Well, Janet, the one that came out and said that she was an AI, but matter of fact, it's an AI website, is an AI lawyer. What I did say is when I looked her up under the Bar Association, under the ABA, but I didn't see her under the ABA. Well, I think, did you check the Georgia Bar website? But I checked Georgia Bar and I checked Overall Bar. But the Overall Bar and the Overall Bar governs all bar associations. So whether you in Georgia, Texas, and New Mexico, it's going to come up under the real and the overall ABA. Well, if you check Georgia and Texas, you'll see that she's licensed in Georgia and Texas. Oh, I seen some of her work. I actually got paperwork. Well, good. But I seen she's trying to help Rkelly. Now, I don't know this Janet lady. Is that the lady who was like a nutritionist or something years ago? A line-ass lady, yeah. Yeah, she's doing Rkelly no favors. I actually got paperwork.
Now, hold on. This lawyer don't know nobody from Adam and Eve, right? Mr. Cromwell, what did you say about Janet, the fake-ass nutritionist?
Good. But I seen she's trying to help Rkelly. Now, I don't know this Janet lady. Is that the lady who was like a nutritionist or something years ago? A line-ass lady, yeah.
Yeah, she's doing R. Kelly no favors.
As lady, yeah.
Yeah, she's doing R. Kelly no favors. Georgia and Texas, you'll see that she's licensed in Georgia and Texas.
Oh, I seen some of her work. I actually got paperwork.
Well, good.
But I seen
She's trying to help R. Kelly. Now, I don't know this Janet lady. Is that the lady who was like a nutritionist or something years ago?
a line ass lady, yeah.
Yeah, she's doing R. Kelly no favors.
Listen, a line ass lady, yeah.
Yeah, she's
got paperwork.
Well, good.
But I seen
She's trying to help R. Kelly. Now, I don't know this Janet lady. Is that the lady who was like a nutritionist or something years ago?
a line ass lady, yeah.
Yeah, she's doing R. Kelly no favors.
Listen, I'm trying to.
Now hold on. Now my question is: now that the lawyer have said that lady ain't doing R. Kelly no favors, meaning she's fucking up his case at every chance she get. Why is anybody still over there looking at that dumbass channel? I mean, this ain't coming from me. This coming from the lawyers. Listen.
Oh, this Janet lady, is that the lady who was like a nutritionist or something years ago?
A line ass lady, yeah.
Yeah, she's doing R. Kelly no favors.
So while y'all over there eating it up, Miss Lieber, while y'all over there eating this up, talking about, oh, Dana pissed him off, this is what the lawyer's saying about the same person that you're giving credence to. I mean, we can go on and on. Listen.
Listen, I'm trying to tell all of y'all that. But everybody's against me on that. And it's like, even when she said something about
before we had to use a whiteboard easel and we had to keep erasing, we couldn't save. Now we
Keith. My thing is, Keith is not perfect, but I'm not going to slander Keith, but I'm not going to put Keith out there. I'm not going to say what Keith not doing. No. And because when me and Keith face to face, Keith tells everybody, I don't have no beef with Dana, but it's the actions that come behind that is what makes me believe otherwise sometimes. However, Keith is for Rob, so he say. So therefore, I got to make sure that, Keith is protected as well.
Oh, I'm sure Keith is fine. I mean, he and Miss Schmidt discussed
paperwork.
Good.
But I say
trying to help.
So I can stop there, right? But I'm not. I want y'all to really see, because she went on her platform and say DanaJay is circumventing somehow DanaJay is circumventing a cease and desist and is making people go at Leela Smith. Okay, here's the real content. Check this out. Shout out to Prima Donna News once again. That's the letter. Hold on. Her website is not AI generated and lists accurate contact information, including her official phone number for LMS Law Group, LLC. The website lists a correct address, 400 Galleria Parkway, 15th floor, Atlanta, Georgia, 30339 for LMS Law Group, LLC. She been general counsel for Robert Sylvester Kelly, PKA R. Kelly, since 2023. So hold on. Let's see who's talking about Leela Smith. And you see what it say. Who is Leela Smith? At God is Sharon 4021, 16 likes, 169 views 2 weeks ago. That's terrible performance. But let's listen.
I will give you guys some information on this situation. I can't reveal a lot because it has to remain behind the scenes. I came across Leela Schmidt a while back. I did have some conversation with Robert and his actual attorney, Bo Brindley, concerning the circumstances of that. I did have some conversation with Robert and his actual attorney, Bo Brindley, concerning the circumstances of that. I will say this. What's going on, I'm not going to discuss. It's not for me to put it out here. That is for Robert and Bo Brindley to do. But I will encourage you to use your common sense. Number one, this is an AI picture on an AI produced website. Number one, this is an AI picture on an AI produced website.
Wait, I thought DanaJay said that. That don't sound like DanaJay voice, but let's continue.
So that gives you some, if you have some common sense, you know where to go with that. She says she's licensed in Georgia and Texas. Robert's case was in New York, Illinois, and he is housed in North Carolina, which means she is not licensed to practice law in New York, where his first case was. She's not licensed to practice law in Illinois, where his second case was. And she's not licensed to practice law in North Carolina, where he is. Why would you get an attorney who was not on the case, is not signed on to either case, New York or Illinois? Why would you get her to put some information into a portal when she is not on the case? When she is not on the case. When she is not on the case, does not know the case, and she put information into a government portal that on a case that she has not worked on. So use your common sense there. And if the intention by the parties behind this, if their intention was truly to file a pardon or a commutation of sentence, why didn't Bonjean do it? Why didn't Greenberg, Leonard, Anton, Nicole, Tom, Farinella, Canick, Scholar, or any lawyer previous? Why didn't they file? Diddy, when he was found guilty, his lawyers filed an appeal and a pardon simultaneously to reduce the amount of time that he would be in jail. Why didn't Bonjean do that? When she filed the appeal, why didn't she file a pardon?
Now, what's funny to me is when I watch these spectators try to give reactions to what's going on Dana's channel, but they don't want to give a well-balanced observation to a point that if they don't want to believe what DanaJay has said, what he puts on display, what he does on his platform, clearly they can go and do a little bit of thinking for themselves to recognize how this dizzy ass woman, whomever she is, comes out here and sticks her foot in her mouth, double backtrack, and then play them for the fools that they are. Now you got the slow out here talking about for 7 years they tried to convince people that's not the real Sharon Wimbush. Well, again, believe that motherfucker over there is Sharon Wimbush if you fucking want to. But when you see some paperwork like this come out and this damn attorney that she trying to highlight now with her little rebuttal doesn't make reference to a Sharon Wimbush, but makes reference to a Janet, can go over slow people's head. But again, it's funny watching these people put all these videos out here, forget that they might forget to delete a few, and even those they try to go back and delete, guess who recorded it, Bookie? Why? because it seems like to me a whole lot of people who have been compromised and or who selectively want to react to certain shit can miss the obvious red flags when they want to selectively respond to the things Dana J says instead of being a blogger, vlogger, or whatever they want to coin themselves as, and do a little bit of digging, uncover all of the mush mouth bullshit that this person has put out here on these platforms, now trying to spin the block around and try to use the power of attorney as leverage despite trying to incite people to sue him. I can't make this shit up, especially when the other character over here put it on display. Why the strategist gotta be special ed anyway to be trying to incite people to sue the power of attorney 1 minute, and again, start realizing once I start sharing some videos that they didn't delete everything. Meanwhile, this person has made it obvious why the strategist got to be special ed, thinking that she could incite people to sue Rkelly's power of attorney while people out here on these platforms capping, trying to act like they don't know how this shit ain't gonna help Rkelly, just like none of her piss poor ass strategies for 7 fucking years. Like this one.
$10,000 cash.
I'm 49 years old. Last month I caught my wife crying in the bathroom because I couldn't get hard in bed. She wouldn't even look at me anymore. We're basically roommates, so I tried everything.
Go get help, bro.
I believe Keith Calvert threw the fight. I believe Keith Calvert rigged the game. I believe Keith Calvert deliberately withheld money from lawyers, for lawyers, deliberately hired inexperienced, unprofessional, below average lawyers, and then didn't supply them with any money for professional experts, forensic experts, witnesses, a professional private investigator, so that he could guarantee a loss. I believe Keith Calvert deliberately and maliciously intended from the very beginning to leave Robert in prison and make sure he didn't get out. Which means we were all working for nothing. We all put in endless hours, 7 days a week, for months, years, 5.5 years we've been at this. And it was a lost cause from the beginning because he was never going to put money up for lawyers, for experts, for witnesses, for PIs, for detectives to help make sure Rob won. It was a fixed fight. I think every R. Kelly fan and supporter that started a blog, that started a platform, that put time and energy into reporting on this case, doing rallies, getting the transcripts, reading them, doing everything we could to help Robert, to try to help him win this. Everybody has grounds to file a lawsuit against the power of attorney, Keith Calvert, because we all were putting in work, fighting all day, every day, to win when the game was rigged. He rigged the game. The downfall of R. Kelly is a direct result of the niggas in his camp. The niggas he trusted, the niggas he considered his boys, who were jealous of him. He went to jail. Not one of these broke ass niggas came up with the $100,000 needed to get him out. 2 of them couldn't come up with $50,000. 10 of them couldn't come up with $10,000 each. 20 of them couldn't come up with $5,000 each. Yet they all wanted his intellectual property, to divide it, to live off of it, to spend it. Not one of these broke ass niggas ever got out here and did a rally for him, did interviews talking about his innocence. They did nothing for 5 fucking years but stay quietly in the background and plot and plan how they were going to leave him in there, and how they were going to divide his shit up. It's not an accident that all of this intellectual property was in the hands of Don Russell and Keith. And nobody even attempted to get the shit back from Don.
I guess y'all heard that. Meanwhile, a goofy fixed their lips to even suggest that Prima Donna should go and recover some stolen shit and skip right on by my response, triggered, which was, why don't the motherfucking power of attorney go get it? Wouldn't that make sense? Since they always trying to act like people trying to be involved and skip the people that's involved doing the janky shit.
Keith had been over Don's house many times having meetings. I know that because I was on the phone with June when he was on his way over. I would be on the phone with Bruce when he was on his way over. And they would say, oh, Keith is here. Let me call you back. So Keith knew where he lived. Keith had meetings with Don and his mother. And Don and June never discussed with me what they met about. You found out the woman that you were living with was having sex with your best friend, who happened to be the king of R&B. Wouldn't you want revenge on that person? Wouldn't you want that person to go down? Wouldn't it make sense that he was rooting for Rob to go to jail? He was rooting for him to be sentenced to 30 years. He was rooting for him to never come out. Him having sex with his woman is just one of the reasons. But the financial benefits, if he teams up with Keith, is just as big. So you get to get revenge on the nigga you believe was having sex with your girl behind your back, and you get to spend his money. When you know of a person's crimes and you remain silent, your silence makes you complicit. Your silence makes you an accomplice. Your silence means you're aiding and abetting that person and allowing them to get away with what they've done. And why would he do that and then call himself a pastor? Because I believe Keith is putting money into his business ventures. Didn't he have some type of cigar bar? Didn't he start a clothing line? Didn't he have the first book, pamphlet, called Listen? Then he wrote another pamphlet on financial literacy, but he doesn't have a credit card, can't keep gas in his car, drives around with a gasoline can in his ride, and unable to stand on his own 2 feet financially. I believe he's being taken care of by his wife, who works and pays the bills, according to what I've seen and heard. Judas and the Black Messiah. When you have trust in someone and they betray you, it can cost you your freedom and cost you your life. Robert put his royalties and his power of attorney and his intellectual property in the hands of Keith. And based on what I've seen, based on people that I've talked to, and based on what I truly believe, Keith took the money, spent it on himself, got bargain basement lawyers, and did not put money into hiring the top-notch lawyers who had RICO experience and winning at the federal level. He did not hire a competent, professional private investigator. He got a jackass off of YouTube. He did not put money into having experts at the trial, forensic experts, having a good, solid witness list. If lawyers do not have the money to mount a proper defense, it's an automatic loss. So the person that controls the purse controls the outcome of the trial. You can't go up against the feds on a shoestring budget. And Keith choked off the money, choked off the purse. He's the only person that knows what came in. He's the only person that knows what went out. He'll tell you there was no money in.
Millions of views earned. But how do I earn extra?
2 words. YouTube shopping. And
Yet, he went from a blue-collar job. People that know him say he worked in the warehouse, the graveyard shift, making, blue-collar money. And once he took control of Rob's money, he bought new cars, Mercedes truck, Lexus, moved into a new house, new jewelry, new clothes, slingshot. He was able to go to New York for 6 weeks and stay in the Marriott at $300 and some odd a night. Fly home on the weekends, either to Chicago or to LA. He has a house in both cities. And eat every night. And most importantly, take off work for 6 weeks. That was roughly about $30,000 to $50,000 to be in New York. And the same for Chicago. It was a month in Chicago, but he didn't go to work. He's at trial every day. So somebody was footing the bill for that. That's coming out of Rkelly's money. And across the board, I've seen him spending and living larger than he's ever lived. Anybody that's been around him knows it's a difference like night and day. Before he got access to Rob's money, after he got access to Rob's money. Only Keith knows what he did, because he's the only person that knows what came in. He's the only person that knows what went out. But based on everything that I've seen and heard, I truly believe he deliberately choked off the money to guarantee Rob didn't get out, so he would be able to live on Rob's assets the rest of his life. And he's got to put money into those in the camp that spend time with him to keep them silent. He put, from what I was told, $50,000 cash into the restaurant Bronzeville Soul on the south side of Chicago. Bronzeville Soul restaurant is at 4655 South Martin Luther King Drive. They're open Tuesday through Sunday, 12 to 7 p.m. His business partner, Mario Coleman, is the restaurant Jay-Z stopped in when Beyonce had her Renaissance tour in Chicago.
Now, 30 years after Tupac Shakur was gunned down on the Las...
So, the crazy part about all of this is that we know all this is going on, but she takes it upon herself to lie. And when she lied, the power of attorney came out and said this.
But I talked to her about some stuff that she's just, I guess, researching or trying to find out, and want me to be a puppet. That's what both of them. That's what Don and Sharon. They got the same personality. They got the same. They the same person, just different people in different bodies, but the same person. They want to control you, tell you what to do, and when you don't do it, they want to go at you. It's you for not listening to them because they know everything. And Sharon sent Rob a long ass letter telling him that he needs to let her and Bora Bora run his business. Bora Bora run his business. Bora Bora run his business. That he needs to let her and Bora Bora run his business. Letter telling him that he needs to let her and Bora Bora run his business. Letter telling him everything. And Sharon sent Rob a long ass letter telling him that he needs to let her and Bora Bora run his business. You know what I'm saying? Rob gave me the letter. Stay away from these people because this is what they're trying to do. Yeah. I get stupid shit like this every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said, because when I'm there, I just ball it up and quit reading it. Because can't nobody tell me nothing about you.
So if the power of attorney is saying that, right? That leads me to believe that was you lying then or are you lying now? Because this is what you said.
Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly.
The Clemens, a commuted sentence. She never said she found no commuted sentence. She said her and Bo Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly. Work for Robert Kelly. Never said I work for Robert Kelly.
Brindley filed for a pardon.
I have never said I work for Robert Kelly.
You never said you worked for Robert Kelly. Well, and this one you said.
I worked for R. Kelly. Barry Hankerson was his man. Knew him, huh? I worked for R. Kelly. Knew him, huh? I worked for R. Kelly. Knew him, huh? I worked for R. Kelly.
So with that being said, on one instance, you said you never said you worked for R. Kelly. But then I played the audio and video of you saying that you worked for R. Kelly. But I'm not who you got a beef with. We all know that y'all liars. We all know that people that listen to y'all are stupid, retarded, and dumb. But y'all got another person to deal with. And I'm not in this goddamn madness no more. I'm fighting for Robert and leaving y'all dumb people alone. But this has gone too far. So wait a minute. This is who y'all got to deal with. I'm letting the crazy stay in the crazy house. Check it out.
I covered everything. I covered all the cases. I went through everything and simplified everything on our blog. This is the only page you are going to hear his story. This is the only place you're going to hear Robert, because this is his only channel, and that blog contains everything you ever need to know about what happened to him. This is his place, and unfortunately people have stolen his fan base, his attention. They've stolen his fraud. Whether you're stealing his honor, whether you're stealing his honor, whether you're stealing his name, whether you're stealing his fans, Celebrating R. Kelly was set up by a man who pretended to be Robert's godson. And that's how he won Robert's fans. And he took them away from his own channel here, his own truth. All this time, fans have not known about me. Fans have not known what happened to him, really, with his attorneys, with Joycelyn Savage, with Rkelly. But I'm here to tell it. I covered everything. I covered all the cases. I went through everything and simplified everything on our blog. This is the only page you are going to hear his story. This is the only place you're going to hear Robert, because this is his only channel, and that blog contains everything you ever need to know about what happened to him. This is his place, and unfortunately people have stolen his fan base, his attention. They've stolen everything from him, his name, and that's what I've warned people against. Stealing is stealing, fraud is fraud. Whether you're stealing his honor, whether you're stealing his name, whether you're stealing his fans, Celebrating R. Kelly was set up by a man who pretended to be Robert's godson. And that's how he won Robert's fans. And he took them away from his own channel here, his own truth. All this time, fans have not known about me. Fans have not known what happened to him, really, with his attorneys, with Joycelyn Savage, with Rkelly. But I'm here to tell it.
The crazies have came out the crazy house. And I don't want no part of that. But before I get out of here, I got to break something down to you. Today in trial, they showed pictures of Tupac autopsy report. Now, I wasn't born yesterday, but this is Tupac on the left. Who the hell is this? Who is this on the right? That's all I want to know. This Tupac right here, right? Who is this on the right? And it's the little things. If you look on the left, you'll see the lines connecting all the way through. Right here, the lines don't connect at the bottom or the top of the H. I'm lost. On the left, it's a fork that come down. Up top is a water spout. Listen, man. Listen, man. Only thing I can say is these folks be playing and it's not cool. You can't play on nobody top like that. But these folks be doing it. And I'm going to say this. The Janet Edmonds situation, I'm letting the law handle that. But that's definitely defamation of character. And I will be paying some lawyers some visits tomorrow. And some paperwork will be drafted. And we will be sending the paperwork to the address that I have in Chicago for Janet Edmonds, a.k.a. the ghost of Sharon Wimbush. I'm not playing no more. I'm going to sue the hell out you. And if I got to take it as far as bringing Keith and Rkelly and Cromwell and Leela, I bring them all in. I don't want no written statements. No, I want to look everybody in the face because I got a right to face my accuser. With that being said, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Be someone important. Be yourself. And till next time, remember, go support Chris Terry, 2010. All platforms. Also, Prima Donna News, Prima Donna Reactions, and Prima Donna Pastries. However, when you go to Prima Donna Pastries, don't order the Cookie Monster. That's all mine. And I'm selfish about my cookies. Okay? Anything else y'all can order. But the Cookie Monster's all mine. I'm selfish about my cookies. All right? So remember, elephants don't swat flies and jets fly over turbulence. DanaJay up out of there. But don't forget that DanaJay seasoning. And y'all, and you know what? And Teresa, your seasonings will be in the mail tomorrow. I'm sending them off tomorrow. So listen. Don't forget to order your DanaJay seasonings. Holidays coming up, and you're gonna need that. And you're gonna need that DanaJay season. I'm telling you that now. It's off the chain. And I'm about to develop the DanaJay sauces coming soon. Hey, I'm up out of here. But if you want to see what the season look like, check it out. And for all the haters out there that don't like me, understand this. I don't give a damn. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for your view. But remember one thing.
This is not the type of tea I want. It's over for you. This is not the type of tea I want. It's over for you.
Thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for hanging with me. Love every last one of y'all. And DanaJay gone until tomorrow. Peace.
It's so sad. I wake up in the morning with something real strange on my mind. It's so sad. I wake up in the morning with something real strange on my mind. It's just kind of natural. I got a tendency to bury these niggas.
Sometimes a misty rain that gently touches my soul. Feels just like fire shut up in me. Yeah, simply lose control. fall on me. Oh, rain down, fall on me. Let your love just fall like raindrops. Rain, fall on me.
I have a dream. We'll still be fucked.
I live in a world where niggas be lying, claiming they killing shit. A world where women be buying their booties, buying them biggest shit. A world where everybody popping perks, nobody feeling shit. A world where everybody fake as fuck and I ain't feeling it. I'm frustrated, cause niggas be pump fake. That boy ain't put nobody in the ground, he ain't the Undertaker. He focused on me and you focused on her. Y'all need to be getting paper. Yeah, I got shot in the leg, but the nigga who shot had to meet his maker. Hey, baby, I feel like I need a baker, giving you the best that I got. Baby, why you worried about that stank ass hoe? I don't want one thing that she got. Don't know if you know, but you hanging with a rat. If you thought it was cool, it's not. That same old nigga who left me for dead, begging me for bread. Sometimes I wonder if I should go back to my baby mama and give it one more shot. Then I remember the stress I was under. The bitch was a pain in my ass. I talk about them rap ass niggas who told how he a blood and he ain't do. First it was allegations, now the paperwork on the floor and he get more love. And the bitch I stick dick in, acting like I'm the only one she fucking. Girl, it's only you, babe. It's only you, babe. Bitch, you a damn lie. I ain't kidding. I'm the only rapper in my city standing on business. Half of them playing tough, but I get it. Be careful, cause ain't no refunds on your image. You one of them rappers that die in America, cause you got stuck in your character. 12 let you go, it's a miracle. Look, another rapper who be writing statements, he lyrical. I walk in the bishop and the colonists, everybody be watching me. I don't be having no problems, niggas know me and they know that I'm about that shit. Then I head back to the main, where's more of my kind. Them niggas bang what I bang. Understand it, I can go anywhere in the city, cause ain't no stain on my name. Where niggas be lying, claiming they killing shit. A world where women be buying their booties, buying them biggest shit. A world where everybody popping perks, nobody feeling shit. A world where everybody fake as fuck and I ain't feeling it. I'm frustrated, cause niggas be pump fake. That boy ain't put nobody in the ground, he ain't the Undertaker. He focused on me and you focused on her. Y'all need to be getting paper. Yeah, I got shot in the leg, but the nigga who shot had to meet his maker.
Remember me from Lake Clifton, Eastern High School, also down at the Harbor Place, working at the fudgery. I was always singing at the Jeter shows. That time was so special to me. There's so much more to DanaJay than what the eye can see. I want you to know I love you. I want you to know I need you. Where would I be without you? Nowhere, 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 nowhere. Feel it in my music, along with the stories I bring. I'm never gonna lose it in no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Feel it in my music, along with the stories I bring you. I'm never gonna lose it. No way, no way, no way, no way. Another DanaJay class.